think somebody's coming to tell me to stop filming now. Yes.
Hello everyone. Today, London is one of the hottest places on the planet. So I thought we'd do today's lesson from the London Underground, where it's extremely hot. We're going to learn words and phrases to talk about the heat. Make sure you watch to the end because there's going to be a quiz, and you'll also find out why I was almost arrested. So, I was looking through my wardrobe thinking, what can I wear for this extreme heat? And then I remembered, I used to live in Sudan. What did they wear? Yes, they wore jalabias. Oh, and I remember now, I bought one. So I put the jalabia on and I felt amazing. But then I thought, what am I going to wear on my head? And then I remembered something else. I once went to Oman on holiday. I did a headstand in the mountains, fell over, and then bought a beautiful hat. And then I was finally ready to face the hottest day ever.
So we're going to learn 3 ways now to talk about the weather when it's really, really hot. The first one is, it's absolutely baking. It's absolutely baking. The second one is, it's absolutely scorching. It's absolutely scorching. And the third one is, it's absolutely boiling out here. It's absolutely boiling. We use the word absolutely to make it stronger. We could just say it's boiling, but if we want to add more emphasis, we say it's absolutely boiling. Oh wow, I feel like I'm back in Sudan. Okay, so I'm in the shade now. I'm in the shade. So the shade is the area where the sun is not shining. It's nice and cool in the shade. London is one of the hottest places in the world today, as I told you, but the tube is going to be a lot hotter. So let's see if my jalabia and my Armani hat can keep me cool underground with no air conditioning. Okay, one thing I didn't mention is that you can't film on the London Underground, but that's not going to stop me, so hopefully I can get away with it and nobody catches me filming this video I'm making especially for you. Okay, so we're doing the secret filming now. Here we go, we're going in. Okay, we're going underground. We're now on an escalator. Our first hot idiom is to be in hot water. This means to be in trouble. So, for example, my friend is in hot water at work. Her boss discovered she had been lying. Our second hot idiom is to be hot under the collar, and that means to be angry or irritated. For example, every time I talk to my boss about a promotion, he gets hot under the collar. Have you ever heard of a hot topic? A hot topic is something that everybody's talking about. It's also something that people argue about. So, for example, climate change is a hot topic at the moment. Okay, the next one. Strike while the iron is hot. This means to take advantage of an opportunity immediately. So we often give this as advice to say act quickly or act now. Strike while the iron is hot. Have you ever heard of a heated debate or a heated discussion? That means something where people get a bit angry or annoyed. Last night we talked about politics and it got a bit heated. Okay, next one. Have you ever done something in the heat of the moment? The heat of the moment means you do something when you're annoyed usually, or angry or emotional, and you do something or you say something without really thinking about it. So we could use it as an apology and say, well, I didn't really mean that, I just said it in the heat of the moment. Okay, I think somebody's coming to tell me to stop filming now.
Excuse me?
Hello.
Can I have a word with you, please?
Yes.
Why are you acting in a manner that was alarming other passengers?
What was I doing?
Apparently you were saying in a loud voice near other passengers,
Really?
near our staff, yes.
That's not true. Okay, fortunately, he didn't call the police. I'll tell you what happens when I get home. I'm free at last. So I'm going to go home now and explain to you exactly what happened on the London Underground.
But just before we do, it's time for our quiz. Question number 1. Which of these do we say when it's hot? Do we say it's frying? Do we say it's baking? Or do we say it's cooking? Question 2. If people get angry, it becomes a heat discussion, a heated discussion, or is it a heating discussion? Question 3. If you want to escape the sun, you need to find some what? Some shade, some shadow, or some silhouette. For question 1, if you said baking, you are right. Question 2, if you said heated, you are right. And for our third and final question, the correct answer was shade. Well done if you got all 3 right. Okay guys, let me tell you what happened. I was explaining the idiom strike while the iron is hot, and a cleaner at the station thought I said something else. Now, I don't think English was his first language, and I am guessing that his listening skills aren't particularly good. But fortunately, I was able to leave with no problem in the end. If you enjoyed this video, why not watch this one? I'll see you there.